All right, let's do this. So welcome. This is a live class, so we've got some people at home joining us as well. So I'm going to be practicing with you and leading you through an hour of vinyasa together. It's time to detox before the retox, huh? Child's pose is where we're going to start. So when you're ready, come onto your knees. Big toes together, back of the mat, knees out wide. Those of you at home, if you did yesterday's class with us, then again you'll know what to expect physically. Sometimes it's best not to know. Just go with the flow. Breathe really deep, in through the nose, out through the nose. Create that slight restriction by engaging your glottis muscle at the back of the throat, just slightly. So when you draw the breath in and when the breath leaves, it vibrates through that muscle, and that's what creates the Ujjayi breath. Start to switch on your bandhas, pelvic floor, pit of the belly. Set your focus. Our drishti is designed to keep us present. Focus on ourselves, on our breath, on our movement. So we can really drink in this present moment, which is the definition of tapas. Pa means to drink in, and ta means consciousness, thatness. So tapa comes to mean, or literally means to drink in consciousness, presence. It comes to mean to burn. But it's not, a big outrageous fire. It's a candle burning flame. It's contained. We're going to turn this into a twist, so slowly come up, keep your right arm out in front, slide your left arm underneath your right and bring the left side of your face to the floor. You can keep the right arm reaching out in front, or you can bend it and rest your forehead on that forearm, or use the side of your head. We're going to swap it over to the other side. So when you're ready, bring that left arm out, slide the right arm in. And then come up onto your tabletop position or fours, knees and hands, and start to mobilise through some cat-cows. Back of the ribs to the sky on the exhale, front of the ribs to the floor on the inhale. When we're not present, that's when we're stuck in past or future or fantasy. That candle flame analogy of burning is to burn the impurities when we're not present. You can do a side stretch, you can do a foot stretch, you can do another thread the needle if you need to. 3 more breaths. When you feel ready and it's appropriate for you, then make your way up into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And keep moving. So pedal your knees, pedal your heels through your knees. Make sure you're gripping the mat with your fingertips, plugging your fingertips in to keep your wrists active. And core is active as well. Pelvic floor lifting, Mula Bandha. Pit of the belly squeezing in, Uddiyana Bandha. Fixing your gaze point, your drishti, to be internal. You're drinking in the present moment. Ragdoll when you're ready. You can walk your feet up or your hands back, no biggie. Take your feet out wide, bend your knees, hang over your legs. The essence of yoga, the science and practice of yoga is presence. Drinking in this moment as it's happening. Come into a halfway lift, release your hands down, toe heel your feet in just to hip width. You're going to forward fold again on the exhale. Bring your left hand to the floor, bend your left knee, straighten out through the right, and bring the right hand to the sky. You can be on your left fingertips if you feel that's more appropriate. You can even lift right up onto the tips of the fingers. Take in a breath. Come back to the forward fold on the breath out. Swap the hands over. So right hand down, sort of in between your big toes. Right leg bends, left leg goes towards being straight. Left hand reaches up into the sky. See if you can send your sit bones back and the crown of your head forward to really lengthen out through the spine. Breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. We're going to do that with breath. Swap the hands. Right hand goes up. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Left hand goes up. In. Fold out. One more either side. Big breath in. And out. Other side. Fold. Roll yourself slowly up to standing. Take your time. Once your head comes up, then reach up, big breath in. Hands to heart, close your eyes. Let's Om, drinking in the Om, big breath in. Really allow yourself to be here, experiencing and drinking in the moments as they happen. Leave all the distractions out the door. Let's move. Big breath in, reach up. Forward fold, breath out, hands to the floor. Halfway lift, fill up. I'm going to take a low lunge, step your left foot back, sink down through the hips. Keep your hands on the floor. Loop the shoulders, lengthen out through the spine, and plug your left hand into the floor to send your right hand to the sky. So we're in a twist, stacking shoulders, gazing up. You can pop your back knee on the floor if you ever need to modify. Breathe in, pyramid as you breathe out. So drop the back heel, bring the right hand down, fold over the right leg, slight tuck of the chin, lengthening out the spine. And when you start to feel like that hamstring's getting warm enough, then see if you can drop the left hip and pull the right hip back to square the hips off. You'll feel that intensify in the stretch. Breathe. We come back to the low lunge where we started. Hands on the floor, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, fill up. Other side, so the right leg goes back, low lunge, hands stay on the floor. back knee can be on the floor if you need to modify it. We sink the hips, loop the shoulders, plugging the right hand in so the left hand can take the rotation. And really drink it in, drinking the breath, drinking the moment. Fill up. Forward fold, back foot steps up. Halfway lift, lengthen out. High plank, place the hands, step the feet back, or walk the feet back. Again, you can modify this with your knees on the floor. Push the floor away, hug your thumbs in, grip the mat with your fingertips. Find some length from your heels all the way to the top of your head. That core activation, especially around the center of your body, pelvic floor, pit of the belly. Fully present, fully conscious in everything we do. Shift your weight forward, breathe in. Lie down, breathe out. Loop your shoulders as you lift the chest for your cobra pose, inhale. Release back down, exhale. Come up onto your fingertips this round. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more, take the hands away completely. Breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Take your right leg up to the sky, inhale. Bend the knee, peel the hip space open, stay for the stretch. Tapas. Drinking in consciousness. One more breath. Swap it over to the other side. Left leg, take it up. Bend, peel open. Stay. One more breath. Foot to the floor. Stay for the inhale. A long exhale. Walk, step, or if you're ready, a little float to the front of your mat. Now we're going to take that rotation again. So left hand to the floor, bend your left leg, right hand to the sky, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Left hand goes up, swap it over, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. From here, Tadasana, reach up, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Left leg goes back, low lunge, empty out. We twist it, right hand goes up, inhale. Pyramid, fold over, exhale. Stay, full breath in. Long out breath. Low lunge, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, in. Right leg, step it back, out. Twist, left hand up, inhale. Pyramid, fold, exhale. Stay for a full breath. Drink it in. Low lunge, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. High plank, walk, step or float. Shift forward, breathe in. To your belly, breathe out. 2 cobra poses. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Bend, peel open, exhale. Stay, scissor wider, breathe in. Foot to floor, breathe out. Take the left leg up, inhale. Peel it open, exhale. Scissor, stay. Foot to floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, float, front of the mat. Half lift. Fold. I'm going to take that twist. Right hand up, left hand down. Breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Swap it over, left hand. Inhale. Fold, exhale. Now Tadasana, big breath in. Reach up. Uttanasana, bow down, breath out. Urdhva Mukha, lengthen. Left leg back, low lunge. Twist, right hand up. Inhale. Pyramid, fold, exhale. Low lunge, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, fill. Right leg steps back. Left hand goes up, breathe in. pyramid fold. Low lunge, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, fill. Take your flow, high push up first. Breathe in, shift forward. Low push up or belly down to modify. Up dog or cobra to modify. Downward facing dog, sit bones to the sky. Right leg, take it up in. Peel it open, out. Scissor wider, really drink it in. Place the foot to the floor. Left leg, take it up. Peel it open. Breathe in. Place the foot, breathe out. Full breath in. Long out. Look forward, float, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Bow. Find the twist. Right hand up, left hand down. Breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Tadasana, reach up. In. Fold, out. Halfway lift. One more round, left leg back. Twist. Inhale. Pyramid, fold, exhale. Low lunge, fill up. Forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift. Right leg goes back. Left hand goes up. Pyramid. Low lunge. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Down to low. Upward facing fill. Downward facing empty. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Bring it straight through now to your low lunge as you exhale and come up to crescent lunge on the breath in. So sink down nice and low in the legs. If you can, see if you can get that right thigh bone parallel with your mat. So maybe separate your feet a bit wider apart so you can sink down into that space in between. Lift up through the pit of the belly and loop your shoulders. Now from here, we get here on an inhale. On an exhale, hands come to heart. You lean forward to create some space and your left elbow is going to find the outside of your right knee for revolved crescent lunge in flow. So you've got one out breath to get to this shape and then you've got an inhale to stay in this shape. So feel free to stay as you are, or if you want to spread your wings in flow on the inhale, you certainly can play with that as well. Stay here for 3. For 2. This takes us to warrior 2. And so you drop the back heel, you unravel yourself. I like to lead with my left hand up and over, and then the right hand just kind of follows it as you land on an exhale in warrior 2. So again, really commit to it. When we're drinking in the present moment, we're not worried about what's to come. We're just experiencing exactly what's here now. And that's how we can find that real depth, honest depth in our practice. The next inhale takes us to reverse. So flip the right palm, reach it up and over, gazing up, side wall or down, up to you. But keep committing to the depth in your legs. Keep drinking in this moment, this breath. One more inhale. High push up, exhale. So you can power this up and float the right leg. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale down to low. Up dog, the foot comes down if you floated it. Down dog, sit bones go to the sky. Left leg goes up, breathe in. Bring it through, low lunge, breathe out. Coming up to crescent lunge, inhale, first one we hold. Depth, not worrying about where we're going or how long we're going to be here. Just drinking in this moment as it's happening and moving into the depth that you know you can. From here, on one exhale, hands come to heart. We lean forward, right elbow finds the outside of the left knee, and then the left palm pushes firmly into the right. If you can, gaze up, otherwise just to the side wall, or even down. We get here on an exhale. We have a whole inhale in flow, so if you feel like you can and want to extend the arms on that inhale, then go for it. Let's stay here for another 3, 2. This takes us to warrior 2. So we unravel out of the twist. Right hand leads the way, back heel finds the floor, and then the left hand follows to land. Reverse your warrior. Flip the left palm, reach it up and over. Stay. Awesome. Commit maybe a little bit more to the depth. Stay for one more breath in. High plank on the breath out, Dandasana. To intensify, float the leg, shift forward, breathe in. Chaturanga Dandasana out. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. Stay in your down dog, close your eyes. Breathe deep. Tapas. Drink it in. Not worried about where we're headed or how many times we're going to flow or the sweat dripping in your eye. It's so good anyway. One more breath. Empty. Let's play. Right leg, take it up. Low lunge, bring it through. Crescent lunge, fill. Hands to heart, lean in, twist, empty. Now you've got an inhale here. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse your warrior, inhale. High push up, exhale. Knees down to modify, foot floats to intensify. Shift forward, empty to lower. Upward facing in, downward facing out. Straight over to the left side. Take the leg up, bring it through. Crescent, fill. Hands to heart, lean, twist to your left. You've got an inhale, fill up. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior in. High plank, exhale. Shift forward, breathe in. Empty as you lower. Fill, coming up. Empty and going back. Stay here, breathe in. Drink it in and then out. We go again, right leg, take it up. Bring it through. Reach it up. Hands to heart, twisting to your right. Full breath in. Warrior 2, breath out. Reverse warrior, fill up. High plank, empty out. You just move with your breath. Up dog to down dog. Doesn't matter if you're a bit ahead or a bit behind. We catch up eventually. Left leg to the sky. Bring it through, empty. Reach up, crescent. Hands to heart, lean in, twist, left. You've got an inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, fill. High plank, empty. Move with your breath. We go straight away back to the right side. Leg up, in. Empty it through. Coming up, breathe in. Hands to heart, revolve, breathe out. Stay, fill. Warrior 2, empty. Reverse warrior, inhale. High plank, exhale. Breathe as you move. Drink in. Just the moment as it's happening. Left leg. Exhale through. Reach it up. Twist it in. Breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out. Reverse, fill. High plank. Forward and down. Up dog. Down dog. One more, right leg, take it up. Bring it through. Fill, coming up. Hands to heart, lean. Twist, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out. Reverse, inhale. High plank, take your flow. If you must skip it, then do that. Whatever you do, make sure that you are present, conscious. Left leg in, low lunge out. Crescent lunge, revolved crescent lunge. Stay and feel. Vira 2. Reverse, flow. Down dog, stay. Close your eyes. Drink it in. In the tradition of yoga, in our sadhana practice, which sadhana comes to mean practice, the number one teaching is tapas. Drink in the present moment. Allow that presence and consciousness to burn any impurities. Allow the sweat to do that too. Look forward. When you're ready, join in. Walk, step or float. Front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fill up. Fold back down, empty. That twist again. Bend the left leg. Left hand down, right hand up. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Right side in. And out. Left side in. Out. 1 more, right? Breathe out. Drink it in. Empty it out. Roll up to standing. Maybe take 2 breaths. Once you're up there, reach up, breathe in. Chair pose, Utkatasana, hands to heart. Take a breath, lean forward. Left elbow, right knee, find the twist. Same as what we did in our flow with crescent lunge, it's just a different shape in chair. So again, you can spread your wings if you want to. If you've got side crow in your practice, feel free to have a play. You've got 3 more deep, long, slow, present breaths. Keep the belly lifted, the hips sinking, shoulders stacking. 1 more breath in. Forward fold, separate the feet to hip width. Pistol grip your big toes, peace fingers, wrap them around, lengthen out. Folding deep. Close your eyes. We all know the poses that challenge us the most are the ones that demand our presence. Bakasana, crow pose. So even if you're just playing with setups and strengthening and stepping stones, place your hands shoulder width apart, grip the mat with your fingertips, bend your elbows. Bring the knees into the triceps or outside of the arms, and then rock your weight forward. Maybe your toes stay on the floor. Maybe one lifts, maybe they both lift. 3, 2, Malasana, toes out, heels in. You can take a half Malasana, hips up, or full hips down. If you're in either actually, if you can, close your eyes. If closing your eyes makes you unstable, just look at the floor. In the Sanskrit language, sadhana, which comes to mean practice, actually breaks down to mean inner wealth. We tap into our inner wealth when we're present. And so we're drinking in that consciousness, that presence. And when we're present, there is no suffering. We're not stuck or bound in past or future or fantasy. The number one teaching, tapas, because it's that important. We're going to twist this, so you'll need to open your eyes if they're closed. Right hand, just bring it to the floor out in front of that right knee. Left hand, bring it to the sky, top left corner. Gaze up at it as well. You've got to engage your glutes so your hips stay open. Now you can stay here if that's enough, or turn both palms back to face the back wall. Bring that left arm all the way around behind your back, and then bend through the right elbow. And if you can, bind it. Keep the shape, gaze up over that left shoulder. 3, 2, released, forward fold. Lift your hips up, toe heel your feet in. Come into a halfway lift, find some length. High plank, place the hands, step or float the feet back. Side plank, take all the weight into the right hand, left hand to the sky. Now make sure you're stacking wrist, elbow, shoulder, and really looping that shoulder, squeezing the shoulder blade into the rib cage. Modification, right knee on the floor. Starfish is an option, left leg to the sky. So is astonishment, the ball of the left foot on the floor behind, to extend wherever you are. 3, 2, downward facing dog. Take the right leg to the sky, bend the knee and peel the hip space open. Flip dog's the option, but you can also stay right where you are. Left shoulder issues, I do highly recommend you stay. Keep that left shoulder looped. Push down through your feet, reach up and over, take a breath. Crescent lunge is where we're going to meet. So flip around, bring your right foot forward. Come up to your crescent lunge so you can revolve it like we did in flow, but now this time, go really deep. Get as much rotation through that rib cage as you can. If you want to, you can spread your wings. If you've got binds in your practice, half or full, go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, pyramid. Fold over that right leg. Come into a little halfway lift and then walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Stay in pyramid, but just see if you can find a bit more depth. Dropping the left hip, pulling the right hip back like we experienced at the beginning. Maybe closing your eyes and just drinking this in. No judgments. Just presence. Now release this, coming to a halfway lift. Walk your hands over to the left. We're going to come into a straddle forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Walk your hands in underneath you. See if you can draw the crown of your head to the floor. Won't touch, but that's the energy. It might touch. Now come into a halfway lift. Bring your left hand on the floor. Right hand's going to go to the sky. You can start with it on your sacrum to make sure that your back's nice and straight. And then stack right shoulder on top of left. Then the right hand goes to the sky. So you're looking towards the front of the room, or maybe even up towards those top fingers. Now slowly bring that right hand down, just so you can transition left hand to the outside of that right leg. Ankle, whatever works. Shin. Draw your torso down towards the leg, bending that left elbow, and then take the right hand back up to the sky. Knees can be bent, core is on. And then this next shape we're going to make is the fun one that requires your presence. So slowly bring the right hand down. Keep the left hand where it is on that foot, on the right leg, wherever it is, but straighten out that left elbow. And then bring your right hand out in front of you. It'll be on the floor next to your mat. Now this might be where you're staying. You can kind of, what we're doing is a prasarita, a straddle forward fold twist. So you can kind of draw your left shoulder under your right and gaze underneath that right armpit. Or the yogic pretzel move is the right hand kind of incy-wincy spiders all the way over until it grabs your left big toe. I know. And then you sort of unrub yourself, but rub yourself up at the same time. Look up underneath that left armpit, so you're trying to gaze towards that side wall. 3, 2, release out of it. All tied up. Come into a halfway lift. Walk your hands back to the front of your mat, that front foot, step the back foot forward. You're going to take that twist again, left hand down, right hand up. Breathe in, forward fold, breathe out. Other side, in, drink it in, let it go. 2 more each side, in and out. In, out. It's like a washout, in, out. Last one, in, out. Roll yourself up to standing. Slowly, maybe 2 breaths. Once the head comes up, reach up, big breath in. Chair, hands to heart, breath out. Stay, feel, lengthen. Twisting to the left. So right elbow, left knee. Looking down, it doesn't overly matter whether your toes are together, knees are together or not, but you want your kneecaps in line with each other. Your right's going to try and pull forward. You want to see if you can keep your hips square, because then that's going to give you a true twist. When the hip shifts forward, it takes us out of the twist. And then sink, rotate, side crow is an option again. 3 deep breaths from here. Big breath in, gorilla, forward fold, feet hip width all wider. I also like to slightly turn my toes out, and then I can slide my hands in underneath. Whole hand, so the whole palm of the hand sits underneath the sole of the foot. Lengthen out, maybe a mini halfway lift, and then a deep fold. Use your arm strength. If you can, close your eyes. One more breath. One more Bakasana. Wherever you are, drink it in, set it up. Find flight. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, Malasana, deep squat. Half or full. Close your eyes. Just your standard squat for now. Then we revolve it. So your left arm reaches out against the knee, and then the right arm reaches up, top diagonal. That's option 1 to stay. Option 2, turn your palms back. Then the right hand comes behind your back. Left elbow bends to bring the left arm around. Fingers, you don't have to grab your fingers. You can grab your shirt, your shorts, your butt. 3, gaze up, top right. 2, and release, forward fold. Toe heel the feet in, halfway lift, high plank to side plank. So find your high plank, heels to the left, left hand takes the weight, right hand to the sky. If you can remember what you did on the first side, then I do recommend you do that. Modify left knee down, starfish or astonishment or anything else. Downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, bend the knee, peel the hip space open. Stay is always an option. Flip dog is optional. Presence, tapas, drinking in, consciousness is the practice. Flip back over, crescent lunge is where we'll meet to revolve it. So come through crescent and set up, hands to heart, lean in, twist. Right elbow, left knee, palms, spine long, rotate, and then, because we've been here a lot, go all the way to your edge. Breath. Pyramid, fold over the left leg. Once you get here, then come into a little halfway lift, lengthen the spine, then walk the hands back so you can go to your depth and really focus on the hips here. So drop the right hip, pull the left hip back, tuck in your chin, close your eyes. Drink in the breath. Drink in the practice, that sadhana, that inner wealth. Drink in consciousness. Come into a halfway lift to walk your hands towards the right side. So you come back into that straddle forward fold, toes in, heels out, hands coming underneath you. Just the standard straddle first. And then halfway lift, right hand to the floor, left hand can come to your lower back, make sure it's nice and straight, and then stack your shoulders, you gaze into the front of the room, left hand to the sky. And we transition, the left hand can come down for a moment, right hand grabs the leg outside, sort of preferably, but it doesn't really matter. You bend the right elbow to draw the torso down to the leg. It can be bent, that left leg, left hand to the sky. And then bring the left hand down just on your lower back for a moment. Keep the right hand where it is, but straighten out through that right elbow. Then bring the left hand all the way out in front. And so you're kind of drawing that right shoulder underneath the left, which will make you sort of gaze up underneath that left armpit towards the front of the room. That might be enough, or wiggle the fingers over. To just, wherever you can sort of feel that rotation deepening. If you can reach around for your big toes, the right big toe, then you can really open up into the rotation. 3 deep breaths. Slowly release both hands. So you come back to your forward fold in the center, straddle. Halfway lift, we're going to take a straddle split only if you feel like it. If it's not in your practice today, then just stay in your straddle forward fold. Otherwise, toe heel your feet sort of wide on your mat, maybe to each edge of your mat, front and back. And come onto your elbows. If you've got more range than that, then you can come all the way. You've got 5 long, slow, deep breaths. Last breath. Fun part's coming out. Toe heel your feet back up the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Come back to the front of your mat, so toe heel, walk your hands around and step back into your downward facing dog. Half pigeon from here, so right leg, you can take it to the sky to set it up, or just bring the right knee directly behind the right wrist. Swing the toes to the left, extend your back leg, puff your chest, lie down. In the yogic tradition, you would have heard the terminology enlightenment, realization, samadhi. There's many different words, but all of them come to mean the same thing. That when we are completely present, it's the only time that we experience true freedom. We're not bound to past experiences or conditionings. We're not influenced by future worries. We're experiencing freedom and spaciousness that is presence, that is consciousness. And that's why you would have heard that term, maybe many paths but one truth. That one truth is consciousness, is enlightenment, is realization. Is unbound, is free. We're going to revolve this if you want to. You don't have to, you can stay as you are. That thread the needle that we started off in child's pose, we're going to bring that back in. Left arm comes underneath the right. Right arm can extend all the way out to the front, or you can bend it again like we did in child's pose and let your forehead rest on the forearm. Last breath here. You're going to transition over to the other side, however you want to. So don't feel like you have to come back to down dog. You can swing the legs around or just come through kneeling or fours, and then set the left knee up behind the left wrist, swing the toes out, extend the back leg, puff your chest, lie down. Lie down and drink it in. The mind's habit of being stuck in the past or future is an impurity on the path of realization. When we practice tapas, drinking in the present moment, we burn the impurities and create new habits. I'm sure we've all had the experience, we can all agree that, you know, through the process of this year, there's been many times that we can Remember being stuck in that bound fear of uncertainty, of unknowing. Our sadhana, our inner wealth, teaches us tapas, presence. You can stay or you can take that, thread the needle. Again, this time it'll be the right arm going underneath. This is going to take us into our inversion. So when you're ready, make your way onto your back. Headstand is also an option, setting up from seated position if you have it safely. Otherwise, for most of us, on our backs, Viparita Karani, legs to the sky. If you have any props, those of you at home, you can slide them in underneath your lower back. In studio, we can just slide our hands in, or if you have a spare towel, you could fold it up, bring it in underneath. Shoulder stand's the other option. Core on. Dig the elbows in and take the weight of your waist into your hands. We're not going to be here for too long, so really drink it in. Your option is to stay as you are, or you can take it into plough, toes to the floor above your head. They can hover off the floor, just keep a hold of your waist. Otherwise, on the floor, you can extend your arms. If you took plough, then bend your knees and find ear pressure, Kanapidasana. If you didn't, then you can either stay or hug your knees into your chest. Rolling out to ear pressure. Oh, it's not to ear pressure, what's it called? Fish. Matsyasana. Hands coming in underneath your sit bones, legs out long. Coming onto your elbows, to bring your elbows in underneath and loop your shoulders. Chest lifts, gaze lifts. If the neck's okay, gaze back to the point where your elbows start to straighten and the crown of your head comes to the floor. From there you can float your legs or find some lion's breaths. Whatever you do, drink it in. Slowly coming out to twist. So bring your knees through center. It doesn't matter. You've got plenty of room, so either side, and whatever shape you want to make for your rotation. The last one of the practice. Enjoy. Knees through center, take them over to the other side. Same shape. Meditation really is the ultimate goal in the path of yoga. And our Shavasana is just that. Our opportunity for meditation, still meditation. So unravel yourself, let your legs go long, arms down by your sides, palms facing up. If you're, those of you in the studio, if you want to place a towel over your eyes for some darkness and weight, it's always nice. Move the shoulders, relax the arms, the legs, the belly, and really allow yourself to drink in. Drink in this moment, drink in this breath. Drink in consciousness. Breathe some deeper breaths into your body. Really allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to soak it up. And then wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You might like to do something else. Rolling out the wrists, ankles, a stretch, sway of the head. Eventually turn your body to your right hand side. So you're lying on your right hand side in a comfortable ball maybe. Bringing your arms as a pillow or just whatever's comfortable. Keep your eyes closed down. A gift, many gifts, but one of the biggest gifts of yoga is that connection to presence. Quite often we can miss so much in our lives because we're not really there. Tapas means to drink it in as it's happening. So take that away with you and see if you can drink in more of the moments in your life. Help yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed down. Palms coming together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. For us to close our practice the same way we started. The vibration of Om is really powerful. It brings us into a state of presence that is connected to the entire cosmos. So let's drink that in. Take a breath. Thumbs to third eye center, we bow. Yoga means unity. When we experience that deep state of presence, we experience the state of yoga, unity. Together we are one. Together we say namaste. Namaste. Awesome. Thanks for joining in studio and at home. We'll see you again soon.